Hello, the Screencastify session will serve as an introduction on how to submit a proposal in All Academic. So to access the All Academic system, you're going to go to our website at MWERA.org, and in the navigation menu, you're going to click on Annual Meeting. Once you're in the Annual Meeting website and web page, you're going to scroll down to where you see the link that says Link to All Academic. Once you're on the All Academic website, you'll click on, if you haven't already created a new account, you'll click on Create a New Account. When you click on that link, it's just going to ask you some basic information, and then it will ask you to create a username and password. If for some reason you forget your username and password at any time, you see in the paragraph right below under login instructions, there's a link that you can click on to if you forget your password and username, and it'll send you an email. Okay, then once you have the correct information, you're going to click on Create a New Account. And in the system, you're going to scroll all the way down on that main page to Submitter menu. Under Submitter menu, you're going to click on Submit or Edit a Proposal. When you're on the Submit or Edit a Proposal page, you can see that you can view the call for proposals here, which I highly encourage you to read before you submit. And then you're going to click on Submit a New Proposal. The first thing you have to do when you click on Submit a New Proposal is to select a division that you would like your proposal to be under. This is very important that you choose and select the correct division that most closely aligns with your research. To see the call for proposals for each of these divisions, you can click on the corresponding call. Once you select your division, it will prompt you to select the submission or proposal type. The three most important presentation types and most prominent, popular, are paper presentation, poster, and research in progress. So for paper presentations, these are, your full paper presentations. You will submit a full paper. You will not read your full paper, but you'll create a PowerPoint and Google Slides presentation or some type of presentation to share your paper with the audience. And you can see more about that. You can read through that in the paragraphs. In respect to poster, that's where you're actually creating a poster that represents your research, and people will, kind of come around to you and ask about your poster and your research. And then research in progress is for those folks who might not have data analyzed yet or even have data. So think for graduate students, think maybe the first 3 chapters of your dissertation. So you have chapter 1 and an introduction, you have a bit of a lit review, you have an idea of your method section, but that's all you have at this point. That's research in progress. You might even be data collecting, but you don't have the analysis done yet. That's okay. We welcome work conducted by graduate students, so feel free to submit under research in progress. And then we do have some kind of more unique sessions that most people do not select, but we have alternative sessions that are just unique, kind of more creative approaches to research. Best practices forums, that is what they say. You're just going over best practices, not necessarily research, but it does need to be research-based and heavily, those best practices are heavily research-based. And then panel presentation, again, 3 to 5 people that are speaking on a specific topic of research. Symposium, very similar. And then a workshop. There are very few and limited spaces, though, for these types of sessions. So I would highly encourage you to, do paper or poster or research in progress. So you choose paper presentation, or most of you will. It will ask you for a title and then an abstract. Notice it says you cannot exceed 150 words. You can copy and paste that right from a Word document. You do need the 3 descriptors. It's very important that you have that. And then you click on Accept and Continue. Very important here. First thing is you need to make sure that you add presenters, but that you give your presenters the appropriate role, okay? So you can see here, I put myself in here, and then you need to designate at least one person that's going to be a presenter and will be there. Now, every once in a while, you might have research that is going to be presented, and one of the authors of that research can't be present. So you're going to list them as a non-presenter. That way they still get credit in for the research, and yet maybe they can't attend. Now, that's very rare, though. MWERA does say that we prefer that our presenters all be there. And then if you don't find them in the system when you search for them, you can just add them to the system. And the search is right in that bottom left hand. Once you're done adding your presenters, you're going to click accept and continue. And then it is very important that you upload a proposal. So you'll click on, and it says you have not uploaded your proposal. Click here to upload, or you can click on upload proposal. This is where you're going to upload that, Word document that is the longer version of your abstract. We cannot just accept an abstract. You must have a proposal. And in the call for proposals, it clearly states what sections need to be included in that proposal. So please make sure you review that before you submit your proposal. Then click on accept and continue. Choose that file for your proposal and upload it. And again, click on accept and continue. You'll know that you've completed the proposal process if you get an email like this. And this is what the email looks like in the system, but you'll obviously actually get an email as well. And that's your confirmation that your submission has been completed. And then if you go back into the session submission menu, you should see whatever papers you have submitted. Okay. If you have any questions, please feel free to email the program chair. Thank you.